All right, looks like we are good to go. Hold on just a second. Right. We go to my reputation here since I've been working on this.
Odo's found something intriguing.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet, Carrick. Hey. All right. Or is it? Yes. Or I could just. Or I could just do this. Let's approach. Beam directly to ops. That would be 5.
After action report stardate 49427, Commander Narrator reporting. Death has tried to claim me in many ways. Today's attempt was particularly novel. Command sent me to deal with a plot to destroy the USS Voyager. The Nakul intended to program an automated Cardassian warship to attack Voyager once it came into range. They didn't plan on it considering them enemies, however. It killed the Nakul, and when I arrived, it tried to kill me too. It seems that this dreadnought had been reprogrammed with a vigorous dislike of Cardassians. I managed to escape, although leaving it there for Voyager to deal with was difficult. I greatly dislike being shot at, especially by an idiotic robot starship.
That's insulting the robot. That's insulting the robot starships. All right, back to what I was doing.
Odo's found something intriguing in the Masan system. Something the Founders want no one to know about, even one of their own. That certainly piques my curiosity. I'll meet you in the Masan system. Odo wants to travel incognito this time. I trust you'll be able to deliver him and that surly Jem Hadar bodyguard of his to the Masan system intact. One more thing. I've taken the liberty of informing Captain Kira, and she'll be joining us as well. After the Karema incident, she's taken a personal interest in high-level Dominion activity, particularly where Ambassador Odo is involved.
Right.
Be seeing you.
Transwarp. All right, transwarp directly to the starting location. So hopefully everybody's doing good this morning. Hopefully everybody's doing good this morning. Hopefully everything is going well. Yeah, it's still early to be honest. Still early, and to be honest, I still kind of haven't woken up. So I probably sound like a. So I kind of probably sound like a crap right now. But well.
I only recently learned of the station here. It's very old and very well concealed, even from Vorta and Jem'Hadar. From what I can tell, the Founders studied alien life here, including the Herc. We may be able to recover useful tactical data on them from the station's computers.
Were you expecting those Dominion ships out there?
No, and that concerns me. This is supposed to be an abandoned facility. Take us into comms range and open a hailing frequency. Let me do the talking. I should be able to make any Vorta or Jem'Hadar fall into line if things get difficult.
Agreed. Helm, take us in.
So far, so good. They're not targeting us.
Entering the Dominion systems without authorization has become a bad habit of yours, one I have grown weary of. You've shown a singular talent for annihilating the Herc. I suggest you return to that before my patience with your insolence expires.
Noted. The ambassador has something to add.
There's no need for this posturing, Founder. We're here on official business under my authority.
Odo, it seems to be a day for defiance and bad habits. You do not have the authority to grant access to this system. It is restricted to all but those of the highest level, a level you do not possess. Now then, I suggest you leave immediately.
We're not going anywhere, Founder.
Fire to disable. Odo must not be harmed. Dominion forces, this is Counselor Garrick aboard the Tane. Cease hostilities. Consider that your first and only warning.
We must protect the Founder. All ships, disengage!
You certainly know how to make my days more interesting. An ancient Dominion research facility, guarded by the leader of the Founders. A cloaked fleet pales in comparison, but it's the best I can add to the mix.
Glad you could make it, Garrick.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. The fact that the Founder was willing to fire on one of her own speaks volumes on this station's worth. I look forward to discovering its secrets.
Since when does the Founder stand guard duty, Odo?
She doesn't. Let's find out what she's hiding.
We don't have a lot of time. We may have held off the Founder for now, but she'll be back, and she'll bring friends. Let's get down there and find what we came here for, before every Jem'Hadar in the Quadrant shows up.
I couldn't agree more, Captain. Why don't you and the Ambassador join the away team while I remain on guard with my fleet?
Thought you wanted to find some secrets, Garrick.
On any other day, I'd be the first to beam down. However, after the Karema incident, I believe both the Captain and the Ambassador need to discover the truth of this station together. Call it a trust-building exercise.
That's diplomatic of you, Garrick.
Captain Kira makes a good point. Let's get this over with before it gets even more complicated than it already is.
Alright, be damned. So trying to get my Delta recruit officer and my temporal agent officer to the next there's big storyline thing so I can switch the ships over. Use that basically the flying holodeck for the Delta recruit and the TOS dreadnought for this one. But I want to do it on their next respective big story shifts, which I'm pretty sure the Delta recruit officer is already pretty close to, since they're at the last mission of that set. Still got a few more. Oh my god. Still got a few more missions on this one though.
Looks like the station's running on auxiliary power. We've got life support, basic lighting, not much else. If we're gonna get anything useful out of this relic, we'll need to get the main power back online.
Agreed.
Stay vigilant. We have no idea what to expect here.
My winter tribble, which couple more months, Q's Winter Wonderland's gonna be back. Didn't I activate this? Ah, no, it just regenerated pretty quickly.
Well done. Main power is back online. We'll be able to access other systems, including the data core. Let's find an access console and see what's in there. Hopefully the data files aren't corrupted beyond repair.
All right, and that's right. This one right here.
This terminal is in poor shape. None of the files are accessible. Considering their age, I'm not terribly surprised. The founders wouldn't keep a place like this hidden to protect dust and broken files. Let's check all the data terminals and consoles in the area. That one over there looks reasonably intact.
Let's check it out. We got two of them here.
Research report 4121.63, Dominion Reckoning. My fellow founders, the Mesan research station is fully operational. As we continue to add worlds to our sphere of influence, our studies of xenobiology become more important. We must know all we can of both friend and foe. We need every advantage we can find if we are to achieve true dominion. Our premier project is underway. You'll recall the recently discovered race of tree dwellers, hunted as we once were. Genetic engineering of these solids has produced considerable results. Their intelligence has increased by a factor of 3 so far. We predict the species will be the first of many loyal servitors and vassals.
Interesting.
She's talking about the Vorta. The date she gave was nearly 2,000 years ago, not long after the Dominion was founded. This facility's older than we thought. Much older.
Indeed. My crew was freaking out over there.
Research report 4653.15, Dominion Reckoning. Our scouts have discovered an interesting species of solids at the edge of the Dominion. They are a species of sentient insectoids that live primarily underground. We may not have detected them were it not for a thorough geological scan. Initial studies have revealed that these solids are based on germanium. I've attached bioscan data we collected on them for your review. I've dispatched a research unit to study these burrows further. They may be just what we need for the military initiative.
Fascinating.
Burrowing sentient insectoids. Germanium-based. She must be talking about the Herc. Judging by the date, the founders made first contact with the Herc nearly 2,000 years ago.
See if we can find more data. Yeah, I noticed that, to be honest, I kind of sound like shit. To be honest, I kind of sound like shit right now. Even I can hear it. Hopefully I'm not about to lose my voice.
Research report, Dominion date 7021.27. More data has arrived on the cadre species 484 designation, burrows Their world's unusual orbital path has taken it out of the habitable zone. As a result, the borrowers have retreated underground and entered a state of hibernation. While dormant, a smaller servitor race tends to the borrowers. They also maintain their shared habitat and technology. I've instructed the field team to take advantage of their dormancy period, and they are now conducting aggressive studies of these intriguing solids. My team initiated first contact protocols with the borrowers prior to their mass dormancy. They found them to be friendly and intelligent, if not willful. We've identified a common element in their food supply. Manipulation of this element may prove useful in subjugating them.
Intelligent, friendly.
Unbelievable. It sounds like the Founders made first contact with the Herc in order to find a way to conquer them. It's like Quark says, the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
Let's keep searching. Alright. This one up here.
Research Report 7903.01, Dominion Reckoning. Cadre Species 468, designation Jem'Hadar, is a massive success. They will be the strong arm of our Dominion, guided by our cunning, brilliant Vorta. The toil of these vassals will allow us to spend more time in the link with those we hold most dear.
Sounds so proud.
The birth of the Jem'Hadar, as seen through a Founder's eyes. Interesting. No mention of the Herc, however. Their designation number was lower than ours. They were our predecessors. Perhaps something went wrong? Something that led the Founders to reject and abandon them for a different species. Us.
Let's find out. Aye. Oh. Whoops. Whoops.
Research Report Dominion Date 8183.67. The burrowers have emerged once again, and in a hostile state. They have taken to the stars, moving from sector to sector, attacking anyone that crosses their path. Their goal is not one of conquest, but of consumption. They leave nothing but dead worlds in their wake. Though we do not understand their newfound savagery, we have found a use for it. When the burrowers set their sights on a world, we offer the inhabitants a choice. Those that submit to our Dominion rule are defended by the Jem'Hadar. Those that don't serve as an object lesson to others.
We've seen that tactic before.
So, the Founders have been using the Herc to manipulate others for some time now. Bend the knee to the Dominion, or we'll stand back and let them ravage your world. Only now something's different. Something's changed. They can't keep the Herc in line with the Jem'Hadar anymore. And we're all paying the price.
Indeed.
Research Report 8532.38. Our scouts have returned from a wormhole expedition. The solid races on the other side are primitive and unremarkable, save for one. They are called Klingons, and show a singular talent for violence, one that rivals our own Jem'Hadar. Left unchecked, these savage creatures could become dangerous enemies. While the Klingons are too willful to subjugate, their genetic material could produce viable cohorts to the Jem'Hadar, or their replacements. We have begun development of a new cadre species, designation Trekkin, using demons from Klingon folklore for inspiration. As with Jem'Hadar, we have bound them to our service with the White. We will test them in combat on the Klingons themselves. Research Report Supplemental Entry 8671.71, Dominion Reckoning. Somehow the Vakari have broken the hold of the White and turned on their rightful masters. Most of our research team were killed. Intelligence reports suggest a union between the Vakari and a Klingon warlord known as Mullah. Perhaps this will lead to a state of mutually assured destruction on Kolnos. One can only hope.
The founders made the Fakiri?
So it would seem. Only they lost control of them, despite the use of Ketracel White. Based on what we know about Fakiri, it seems the price they paid for their freedom was insanity. They became the monsters they were based on.
Unfortunately, for all concerned. One more thing right over here.
Research report 9076.23. Final entry. I am weary. Soon I'll return to the Great Link, and I will be glad to be rid of this place. The borrowers have emerged again. We can barely control them this time. The Jem'Hadar were able to divert their onslaught at great cost. Rather than counterattack, they went through the wormhole to seek easier prey. Our agents in the other quadrants report that the burrow assault was a sweeping one, going as far as Kronos. Hopefully they'll devour every atom of that wretched planet. The burrowers will eventually return to dormancy. Strangely, it appears that some of their forces intend on remaining in the other quadrants. It seems they have a long-term goal. Galactic devastation.
They steered the Herc into other quadrants.
Yes, they knew the Herc problem was getting worse even then. Instead of preparing or seeking allies, they expanded the Dominion. And when the Herc re-emerged, they tried to deal with it on their own, and failed. Their arrogance may lead to the end of the Dominion. We need to get this data to the Alliance, all of it, even the damaged and corrupted files. There has to be information we can use in here.
Agreed.
I'm picking up something on my tricorder. There was a massive power spike on a lower deck, and now I'm reading a large number of systems cycling up. Something's happening down there.
We should investigate this.
Agreed. Take your team and Captain Kira down to investigate. I'll remain here and pull as much of the data as possible. We won't get another chance at this.
We won't be gone long. Aight.
We must be close to the core. Hope we don't have to leave in a hurry. There's no way our ships can lock onto us down here with transporters.
Not an optimal exit strategy.
Tell me about it. Let's stay focused on the mission. Now that we're closer to the signal, I'm getting better readings on my tricorder. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure everything that came online down here has some sort of medical purpose.
Is there something else on your mind?
I'm still uncertain about Odo. I need to be sure he's still not a part of all this.
What are your concerns, Captain?
The Odo I knew wouldn't have risked Bajor like that. This Odo seems arrogant and reckless, even dangerous.
We'll keep an eye on him after we regroup. Alright, and scan.
Well, that answers one question. These are medical stasis pods. Judging by what we heard upstairs, I think the occupants are Fakiri.
Bad news.
It gets worse. I'm picking up life signs ahead. I'll bet some of the stasis pods down here have opened. From what we know about the Fakiri, they probably won't be happy to see us.
Ready weapons? Stay alert.
Worf and Martok need to see this.
See, lubricated. Alright, go through the thing here. And
I'm
scan.
picking up traces of Ketracel White in these tanks. The Dominion probably manufactured it here to keep the Fakiri in line, and took it with them when they left the facility. So, we have a station full of angry Fakiri with no way to pacify them.
We should keep moving.
We've got company, and they don't look friendly.
Yeah, actually, some weapons here and such are from Q's Winter Wonderland.
We're lucky there were only a few of them. I don't want to be around if all of these Fakiri wake up. Let's see if we can find some way to keep the rest of these pods from opening.
Very well. All right. Whoop. All right, grab the things there. Thank you.
By the prophets.
And we got to take care of the Fakiri.
More incoming. We need an exit. Fast.
Odo Takira, we're on our way to assist you.
Okay. Right down there.
Maurice, are you...
I'll manage. Let's get out of here while we can.
Victory is life.
So is Rock de Juno, but I don't say it every 5 seconds.
Well, big one's turned attention to me. Somebody just got vaporized up there.
I think we've worn out our welcome. Garrick informs me that a number of unidentified vessels are emerging from hidden bays throughout the station. To make matters worse, the Herc have arrived. They're beginning to assault the station as we speak, and I don't need to tell you how that will end. It's time to leave.
Let's head back up then. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to come down here and grab the thing. Naturally, of course, exiting, it's not going to be as easy as that.
Looks like the Herc followed us down here. Keep moving. We're almost there.
Odo, look out!
hold your fire. I think it's trying to communicate.
You might be right. Listen.
Oh, screen was kind of freaking out there. Probably one of the abilities was still active.
Are you insane?
Whoa, game, calm down there, game.
I'm relieved to see you well. It's fortunate we arrived when we did. A moment later, and that creature would have attacked the Founder.
Situation was under control.
Odo wasn't in any danger, Rayon. That Herc was peaceful. It was trying to communicate with us.
That's your opinion. Mine is that a Founder was in danger of being attacked by a member of an aggressive species. My duty was clear, as is my conscience. We're wasting time here, Captain. The station is on the verge of being overrun by the Herc. If you want to communicate with them some more, you're free to do so, but I recommend we leave immediately.
Agreed. Oh, well, we got both the Herc and the Fakiri in here. Whoa, there was a little bit of lag going on right there. So we're good.
Once we return to the upper levels, we will be able to beam up and leave this place. Are you ready to return?
Let's get back to the ship. Getting back up. Getting back up. That's, of course, got both Herc and Fakiri to deal with. Once it loads, that is.
Glad you could join us. As you can see, the situation here has become rather combustible. The Herc I recognize, of course, but our other opponents remain a mystery. Some new type of Dominion attack craft, perhaps?
Not new, old. They're Fakiri.
Fakiri? The monsters from stories that keep naughty Klingon children in line? Be sure to fill me in once we manage to get out of the skirmish intact.
Right.
I remember Mr. Quark mentioning the Fakiri. Beginning to see why.
I got one of them over here. Shooting at me. Well, two of them, but Oh, that right shield. That right shield's not looking muy bueno. Just keep the. Just try to keep everything. Just try to keep everything intact here. Probably might be a good idea if I just take out some. Might be a good idea if I just take out some of the smaller ships here. Dreadnought is almost gone.
Left shields failing. Reading a massive Herc fleet dropping out of Quark.
Just as the Valkyries are warning.
Go figure.
The Valkyrie are pursuing the better part of valor. Can't say I blame them. There's a lot of Herc out there.
Indeed.
The Herc seem to be distracted. There's something about the station that's holding their attention. We might be able to take advantage of this.
Are you suggesting we attack? Well, it's true, we have the advantage, for now. I don't think we'll hold it for long once we start blowing them apart. We have what we came for. If the Herc want to gnaw on an asteroid while we make a hasty exit, I believe we should let them enjoy their meal in peace.
Agreed.
Very well. We'll deal with the Herc later. For now, let's get back so we can analyze the research data we found here. Whenever you're ready.
All right, end of part.
The Founders never disappoint, do they? Learning their role in the creation of Klingon mythology was alarming, to say the least. I can't help but wonder, what other secrets we'll learn once those ancient data files are restored. I'm afraid I have bad news to share. I reviewed your encounter with that peaceful Herc, and my universal translator analysis is clear. It was trying to communicate. It was asking for help. One thing is certain. The Founders won't forget our act of defiance. We should all be on guard from now on. Our uneasy peace with the Dominion could unravel all too soon.
All right.
Congratulations, Admiral.
My apologies for the quality of the transmission. I'm contacting you on an encrypted frequency. I'm working on an important covert mission, and I could use your assistance. I can't go into the details over comms, but you should know, if we pull this off, it could change the course of the Herc conflict in our favor. Meet with me on Deep Space Nine to go over the details. Come along. I've been asked to keep the details of the mission on a need-to-know basis, and right now, only you and I need to know.
Right.
Good luck.
And transwarp. I think this will be the last mission for today. Or for right now. This ends on the 22nd. Status for this ends on the 22nd. Wonder what they're going to pull out next.
No, absolutely not. This is your worst idea yet.
Do I need to remind you of the unwritten rule of acquisition, brother?
Rule 0. What the Nagus wants, we acquire. Why me? Get an eliminator to do it. Get 50. You can afford it.
You have connections with the Klingons. That and you're Rom's second most trusted Ferengi.
What? Who's first? Nog? Pell?
No. Moogie.
Fine. Send her then.
But brother, you did such a great job of rescuing her before.
I also told your son to shoot me if I ever thought of doing something like that again.
That's right, you did. Well, don't worry, he won't.
That's not what I'm worried about.
We need this, brother. We can't hold off the Herc forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother. Otherwise, we're doomed.
Insanity! You don't even know where the Iconian fleet is, Rom.
I don't, but Starfleet intelligence monitors all major threats, including the Iconians.
Starfleet isn't in the habit of sharing classified data.
If we can get access to a security console, we can extract the data. We'll need to keep the security officer on duty occupied.
Oh, leave that to me, husband.
All right, leader. The security officer on duty is a creature of habit. Comes in on her break every day without fail. Your job is to keep her occupied so Rom can get what we need from the security console. Do what you need to do. Smile, laugh at her jokes, whatever it takes. Put those feminine wiles of yours to good use.
Feminine wiles?
Really, Quark? I'm not here to seduce your customers. You and I both know there's more than one way to work a mark.
Whatever you say. Just don't mess it up. She'll be here any minute now.
You worry too much, Quark. I got this.
All right.
Woo! It's your lucky day, officer. You're the 10 millionth customer here at Quark's. Congratulations! You've just won a free drink and a free spin at the Davo table. Quark, why don't you pour the lucky winner a drink? What'll it be, Constable?
Oh, thanks. I'll take a nice Dractigino. I'm on duty. I can't stay too long, but I suppose I have enough time for a spin at the table. Lead the way.
hollow me off, please? It's creeping me out.
What now?
This is why I like the Hollow Leader. She doesn't complain as much as the original. There. Happy?
Yes, thank you, Quark.
The free drink will get her to relax. And then some Dabo to keep her busy.
Looks like my luck's run out. Oh well. Thanks for the drink and the spin. Better get back to my station.
Wait.
Whoa, don't be so hasty, friend. The law of averages is on your side here. Trust me. Have another spin on the house. What have you got to lose?
Okay, you've convinced me. One more spin. Why not?
Alright, run a rigged. Run a rigged one here. And there we go.
Dabo!
Nicely done. Those winnings are coming out of your cut, though.
Good. The guard's distracted. Time to go to work. Overriding this door panel should be child's play. This is the most secret maintenance panel.
Alright. Oh.
Chief O'Brien needed me to fix it once.
Rotate column 2 down. Rotate column 1. No. Whoops. Well. Well, that was a...
I can install a back door.
Well, that was quick.
Then we can access the system from the console at Quark's.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Any of these right? Well, 3 digits are right. They're just in the wrong location. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. 3 digits are right. Oh my god. That's what I want. Second. 2 of them are right. Let me change the 2. Let me change the 3rd and 4th there. To be honest, well, I got all 4 numbers right. Problem is, they're in the wrong location. Three and wait a second. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah, crap. What? Okay, 3 digits, right. So 1, the number 1 is out of the question. I think I tried that. I tried 4 in the last thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's getting worse. Yep.
She's heading back, Rom. Get out of there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really good, really not that good with that.
Relax, everyone. It's done. I'm on my way back.
Not.
Try not to look conspicuous or guilty.
Okay.
I'm not really all that good with those kind of things.
Can't believe you pulled that off. Being the Nagus hasn't made you go soft between the lobes. Let's figure this out before security gets wise. Use the console behind the bar and find out what you can about the Iconians. Oh, and while you're at it, look for any other useful information in there, too. Some of it could be valuable, you know.
Okay.
Relax, brother. I'll have these files cracked in no time. Starfleet encryption is good, but it's nothing compared to what we use in the Commerce Authority. That's actually difficult.
Alright, gotta look for the Iconians and the Fakiri.
Intelligence Officer's Log, starting 88139.9. A large Fakiri fleet has been spotted in transit to the Gamma Quadrant. Analysis of their course suggests they're heading toward the renegade Iconian fleet. Interesting. If the two of them manage to eliminate each other, well, that'll be two less headaches to keep me up at night. Intelligence Officer's Log, starting 88039.8. Taket's fleet is currently in the Phoebus sector, moving through deep space. She's keeping a low profile for the most part, avoiding conflict with both the Dominion and the Herc. Anything foolish enough to get in her sights doesn't live long enough to regret it, however. The wreckage of a Gamma pirate flotilla will testify to that.
Alright, that's all I need.
All right, Rom, a deal is a deal. You found the Iconian, so I guess it's my turn now. Time to put the team together?
Yes.
And that's the job. Confront.
Where's Gala?
Really? He shot the hostage last time. He's not invited.
Brunt, your database skills should help us locate the package.
Always happy to help, Grand Nagus. Retreat.
Still a master of Rule 33. Aren't you, Brunt?
It never hurts to suck up to the boss.
Of course. I presume you'll need my ship again, yes?
Not this time. We'll need a ship that can fight, just in case.
And we'll have it, thanks to our friend here.
Good. Everyone's here. Also, full consortium.
Oh, unbelievable.
The table's rigged. I'm sure of it.
Here, and the cloaking device I acquired from my cousin Gala is working like a charm. Keep an eye on it, though. I'd rather not attract the attention of the Iconians, or the Fakiri, for that matter.
Agreed.
Looks like they're busy trying to blow each other to bits out there. Let's use that to our advantage. You see those Iconian sentry probes? They use those to detect cloaked ships. So, you'll want to disable them before we move much closer. This cloak is good, but it's not that good.
Understood.
Getting in is the easy part. We're cloaked and unexpected.
All right. And over to this one.
That should be enough to get to the flagship undetected.
Well, we can all stop holding our breath now. It worked. If you'll be so kind as to fly us behind that massive Iconian ship, we'll be on our way.
It should be easy too. Well, except for the fact that, the cloak.
I'm looking forward to this.
Oh. Oh, actually, the cloak didn't drop me. I think.
Almost there. Just take it nice and easy. We made it. Can't believe I'm actually going to sneak onto the Draconian flagship and keep the engine running. Okay? I have a feeling we're going to need to get out of here in a hurry.
Shuttle is prepped. Good luck.
Nog, you're our engineer. Buy it 400 and sell it 5.
It'll be up to you to disable the security systems, son.
Right. I'm familiar with their tech from the war. I won't let you down, Father. Evade.
We're up first, Nog. We need to lower the local security so Brunt and Leck can do their jobs.
Right.
No problem. I memorized the schematics for this vessel on the way here. There are engineering consoles we can use for that nearby. Follow me.
Head left here, Nog.
And in here. Oh.
I've studied Iconian systems. I can unlock these doors. If I send in the appropriate signals to the door,
We'll have to
I should be
disable
able to
security and
toggle the door
engineering,
locks. The good news is that my tricorder can get me the signal I need to send. The bad news is the Iconian systems only take trinary input. I think I see how the inputs work, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Well, Table needed 57. Let's see. First two. Oh, oh. Wow.
Got it. And we're done here.
Wow, didn't actually have to brute force that one.
Heralds! Don't worry. I can handle this.
Quark also has a weapon too, so he's going to help out here. Though, of course, we got more enemies down this way. Alright, you need to calm the hell down with that jumping crap right there.
Hold on, Uncle. Something's coming.
That looks like more than we can handle. Let Leck take care of it. He'll probably enjoy it.
Think I can lock the door behind once it's gone.
Great idea. Do that. Quickly. Head right here.
Right. 66. Same kind of thing. I'm going to switch this over to 2. Didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, these things, they kind of annoy me.
Got it. And we're done here.
got the door, so don't have to mess with the Harbinger. There's some
We've
more.
made it. This is main engineering.
And we gotta override the consoles.
Security's offline. We're good to go.
Can we drop their rear shield for a moment?
From the other console? Why?
You'll see.
Alright, override.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. Lek, how do you feel about Iconian heralds?
Very dangerous. I look forward to shooting some. Sell at 250? Buy at 100.
You'll get your chance, clearing the path for Quark and Nog.
The riskier the road, the greater the profit. I'm in.
Lek, Brunt, you're on.
Brunt, FCA. I'm on my way.
The hunt is on. Ooh, they fight back. Good, good. Magnificent. Truly magnificent.
Ferengi right here.
It's looking this way between patrol planes. I should be able to sneak up if I duck behind the wall.
Oh, that's fun. He's almost. It's almost gone. Oh, God. Yeah. The gateways. So.
I bet I could make that console explode remotely.
The solar gateways. Pretty annoying. Even in these kind of missions. Alright, override.
Not the explosion I was looking for, but it'll do.
I found the package. The Iconian keeps it on display in what looks like a trophy room. And here I thought they were above such basic behavior. I've analyzed their patrol patterns, Lek. You'll need a clear path for Quark and Nog. I trust you'll keep the guards in that area occupied for a suitable period of time.
Of course.
Testing my skills against Iconians? This is worth more than latinum to me. Don't get your lobes bunched, Brunt. I'll clear the path for the others by any means necessary.
Alright. Need to head this way.
More enemies to the left, and another console.
Alright. Override this one.
What? Still no explosion? Ugh, ridiculous.
I know that one was still pretty. That one was still pretty good.
If I make some noise, the big one will come to investigate.
Like that, it basically sounded like a noise.
Does it work? This is fun.
Basically sounded like a noisemaker. Now the console over there that we need to use.
I overload those conduits. I'm sure it'll make a big explosion. anything blow up around here? Lictor Quark, the path is clear.
I'm detecting some nearby patrols.
I'll see if I can cause a distraction. Hold on.
Alright. Just need to check. Just need to check. These directions are kind of weird, so.
If I blow up that console, it'll cause a nice distraction.
Alright, destroy the console.
Nog, how do I overload these ridiculous Iconian consoles?
Easy. First you need to... Wait. How are you at trinary conversions?
Ah, never mind. I have a workaround.
Couldn't make anything explode, so.
You'll crack the safe. Once Brunt finds it, that is.
Nice of you to give me the easy job, Rom.
By that point, Lek will have eliminated their guards.
We're talking about Iconians here, Rom.
I'll be with you, Uncle. You'll be fine.
Oh, I feel so much better now. Time for me to earn my share. Watch and learn.
Don't worry, Uncle. I've got your back.
Luckily, the enemy's here. There's still some left. Obviously, we ain't going to make it. Ain't gonna make it to the trophy room without there being some enemies. Gonna explode too? No.
You know, you were supposed to shoot me if I got pulled into another one of these.
I thought you meant rescue operations. I can see you later if you like.
No, it just wouldn't be the same.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Ha! I'm impressed.
Yep.
That's one word for it.
Alright. Almost to our destination. To our destination right here.
He left some guard in the trophy room.
Yeah, just.
Okay, Uncle. We can handle that.
Well, that's just two of. It's just two of them. I think it'd be. I think it. Oh. Yep, like I said, just two of them. Oh, that one. Both of them actually exploded.
All right, now let's find the package. It has to be in one of the display cases around the room.
Something should. Something should be triggering right here. Ah. Oh my god. The funny thing is, it's right. Actually, oh, I have to find it first.
Package located. Sword of Chaos. Now, we need to retrieve it.
Oh my god, that was my fault. I actually had to find the thing first, and then find the thing first, and then actually retrieve it.
I can use this to bring the package from its display globe. I need to use the right frequencies, though. Enter the wrong one, and every alarm around will go off. The frequencies change periodically. Once I start this, I need to get them all, or I'll have to start over.
I can just scan the machine for you. Should be easy enough to get the frequencies.
And leave a report.
You, of all people, should know that Federation tricorders record whatever they scan. Never leave a data trail. We'll do this the Ferendi way. It'll take someone with the lopes for the job. That's me.
Okay, between 65 and 85. Boom. Okay, lower. Higher. Higher. Between 40 and 60. Hey, got it.
Nicely done, Uncle. We did it. We actually did it. We shouldn't stick around, though. Let's head back to the shuttle before the Iconians figure out what we're up to.
Right.
Rule 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
Got the sword. Got the sword. Time to leave. Oh, I was a little bit worried that I was going to have to restart the mission, but thankfully that didn't actually.
That's far enough. Well done, Quark. You actually managed to pull it off. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You've a talent for larceny, after all. Time, however, is a factor. Hand it over now, or I'll shoot you both and take it from your cold, dead fingers.
You wouldn't dare.
Are you out of your mind? Have you forgotten who Nog and I are related to? No payout is worth what will happen to you if you do this. Wrong. We'll have every Eliminator, Bounty Hunter, and Pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for you.
How did Lek put it? Oh, yes. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. Wise words indeed. The payout from this job will provide me with more than enough latinum to remove your idiot brother and take my rightful place as the Grand Nagus. I'm willing to give you a sporting chance, however. Hand over the package. You might be able to flee before that very angry Iconian arrives.
This is insane.
Have it your way, Brunt. You're dumber than you look. If you think the crew of our ride won't be suspicious when you come back without us. They'll probably throw you in the brig on general principle. I know I would.
Ah, but I won't be traveling with them, Quark. I've made other travel arrangements. Time's up. Hand it over, or prepare to meet the blessed exchequer. Ha! I'd pay a lot to witness that audit. Might even be worth dying for, just to hear you scream on your way to the vault of eternal destitution.
All right, hand over the sword, but
Goodbye, Quark. At last, goodbye!
Nog! Now!
Look a little closer. That's a chronoton field. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Still, me?
That's where you're wrong. I don't have anything of yours on me. Run a scan if you don't believe me. If anything, I was trying to stop the lunatic that did steal from you. I may be odious vermin, but I'm not stupid. Look, we should be working together to stop our mutual enemy instead of wasting time with this argument. There will be plenty of time to eliminate each and every one of you 50 creatures. That field of yours will drop eventually, and then you will die. Your cohort will be tracked and ultimately killed. I will have my vengeance on you all soon enough.
Good point.
You're not entirely wrong, but I think you're going to have a much bigger problem to deal with in the very near future. Any moment now. Remember this? A little something we picked up on Karema. Keep it on your ship and beam it to our location when we give you the signal.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Oh, that?
They're called Herc. Maybe you've heard of them. Real nasty dispositions. Eat everything they come across, and now they've come across your fleet. You Iconians are tough, but you're not invincible. Against the Fakiri and the Herc, those are some pretty long odds, Ticket. Here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna let us go, and in return, I'll disable the device that's bringing every Herc in the quadrant here to chew on your ship. We'll go our way, you'll go yours. Otherwise, we'll wait and see what happens first. My field drops, or you and your ship become the main course at the Herc buffet. I agree to your terms. Go. Leave my ship and disable your wretched device. Know this. You've made a damage today for me. I am patient. I will avenge myself. You will pay for your crimes.
She sounds a lot like Odo, doesn't she?
Right. And we have a deal. We'll be on our way then. I'll take care of your Herc problem once I've made it to a safe distance. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but we both know that'd be a lie.
almost there, but we lost the sword. We went through all of this, and for what?
It's not over yet.
Quark to Modron. Is the package secured?
Margarine here. You'll be happy to know the package is safe and sound. I beamed it to your ship a few minutes ago. I'm afraid Brunt is a little bruised, but these things happen. I'll keep him nice and sedated until we get back to the Alpha Quadrant. And Quark, be sure to let the Nagus know I held up my end of the bargain, won't you?
Of course.
I'll be sure to let him know, Modron. Quark out. Always have a backup plan, Nog. Especially when dealing with snakes like Brunt. Let's go. And look! The shuttle's right where we left it! Things are looking up for a change! Let's get out of here before Tket changes her mind.
Alright. Not quite done. Not quite done just yet, though. Not quite done just yet. Alright, yep. We got some ship combat. We got some ship combat here. Then, of course,
Thanks for sticking around. Let's get back to this. This very cranky Iconian is looking for an excuse to kill us. Rather not give him one more. Thankfully, he'll be busy dealing with the hurt. Garrett's little toy works fine.
agreed.
We've got a problem. The cloaking device is acting up. If it goes down, every ship in the system will know we're here. I'll do what I can to keep it running, but we might need to fight our way out of here.
Understood, Captain.
The cloak's offline!
Terrific. This is what I get for buying from Yale.
Don't worry, I'll be running it again. I just need a couple minutes.
All right, and yeah, which is good because it keeps them a bit distracted. All right, cloak's back up, so that means we can head on out.
cloak's online again, and we're at a safe distance from the enemy. We can leave as soon as you're ready.
Excellent.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I was ready to go the minute we warped into the system. And I'm doubly ready to go now. Not to tell you your business, but make it so, please.
All right, engage. Still not quite done just yet, though. Not quite done just yet. Actually, I think most of this particular game is waiting for the loading screens to. Most of this particular game is waiting for the loading screen to.
Quark and Nog told me you did a great job keeping them all safe. Thank you for bringing them back in one piece. The 6th rule of acquisition says, never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. But what can I say? Family means a lot to me.
What happened to Brunt?
Brunt is ambitious, but predictable. We expected him to betray us, and we capitalized on it. Brunt made life difficult for the Nausicans who worked for Madron. That was a painful decision. Ask Dr. Bashir about that if you're interested.
And Madron?
Brunt made the mistake of dealing with someone more ambitious than he was. Madron came to me shortly after Brunt made him an offer, and I made Madron a counter-offer he couldn't refuse. I think I just came up with a new rule of acquisition. It's not smart to turn down a deal with the Grand Aegis. I'm pretty sure Madron would agree with that.
So what? So now what?
There's something I'm curious about. The Herc stole the Sword of Kalis from the Klingons a long time ago, but no one seems to know why. They didn't eat it, so there must be something about it they value. And we Ferengi are all about value. Perhaps the lab's sensors and equipment can tell us more. Maybe it's made of a rare, precious metal.
It's possible. Let's find out. Let's talk to Dr. Bashir.
What can I do for you?
How's Brunt doing?
Well, he's got a deep contusion of the auricular lobe and a possible dislocated malleus. Normally, in a Ferengi, either condition could be fatal, but it seems that whoever did this to our friend here knew exactly how to keep the damage just this side of lethal. Luckily for the patient, he'll live. Unluckily, there's only so much modern medicine can do to numb this type of pain. Quark and Rom don't seem too concerned, though.
Ouch.
And they'll both pay for their crimes.
Doctor?
If you say so, Brunt. But the Grand Nagus has other ideas, I'm afraid. And I hear that Ferengi prison is unpleasant.
To say the least.
None of the Ferengi were willing to tell me what led to Brunt looking like he went 10 rounds with the Gorn heavyweight champion. Care to enlighten me?
That's classified, Doctor. Sorry.
Based on the scans, that carapace was around for quite a long time before Kalis made a weapon out of it. The blade material is over 4,000 years old, where the story of Kalis is roughly only 1,600 years old.
Amazing.
Now, this is interesting. These readings indicate that the sword of Kalis is made out of biological material with a germanium base. I'll need to run more tests to be certain, but I believe the weapon was fashioned out of a Herc carapace. This may explain their interest in it.
Fascinating.
I'm reading traces of multiple radiation types within the blade. Discounting the type that likely came from the Iconians, there are still clear traces of thermobaric and tetrionic radiation. I believe we could cross-reference Alliance and Dominion star charts and easily determine where these traces of radiation originated from.
Any conclusions, Doctor?
We have a 4,000-year-old weapon made of a Herc carapace. My analysis of the radiation within the blade should allow us to narrow down its point of origin. I've had the computer working on that as we speak. Let's have a look. Cross-referencing all known Alliance and Dominion star charts, and voila! There's one system that contains all of the conditions we've isolated. Havas Kur, at the edge of Dominion space. It's possible we've just discovered the location of the Herc homeworld. We should forward this information to the appropriate parties at once. This could be the breakthrough we've been looking for.
Sounds impressive and valuable. Rule 21, Quark. Never place friendship above profit.
Unbelievable. I knew Brunt was a snake, but Lek? Guess I should have known better. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. And Lek's got plenty of both.
You played us all for fools.
He's a fool if he thinks he can steal from me. I'll have every eliminator, bounty hunter, and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for him. No one steals from the Grand Nagus and lives to profit from it.
Klingons won't be happy if they find out.
Considering how angry my father is, the Klingons will be the least of Lek's problems. I haven't seen him this mad since he caught me. Well, we don't need to get into that. Despite everything that's happened, we'll hold up our end of the bargain. I'll be in touch when everything is prepared. And remember, this operation never happened.
Okay, I'll return to my ship.
Think they bought it?
Completely. As far as they're concerned, the sword has been stolen. You, might want to lay low for a while, though.
Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Well done, brother.
The sword of Kalis, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
So will I, Grilka, once the payment clears. Pleasure doing business with you.
And officially done. What do I have on my... What do I have? It's an exploit weapon. Okay, so I'll switch it out for this one.
Researchers led by my friend Dr. Bat.
Yes, not right now. Alright, that's where I need to cut it for right now, so do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps me on my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now, so thank you.